Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, today, April 3rd, 2019, marks the 10th anniversary of the Varnum v. Breen decision from Iowa Supreme Court, which legalized same-sex marriage in our state. We were only the third state in America to recognize marriage equality, and we were the first to do so with a unanimous ruling from our Supreme Court. If you have never read the actual decision from the court, it's worth reading in full, and it's very easy to find and read, even if, like me, you are not a lawyer. It feels like the decision was handed down just yesterday and a lifetime ago. April 3rd, 2009 was a Friday. It was a sunny and crisp day, not unlike this morning. My moms were in the air, flying to visit family in North Carolina when the Des Moines Register broke the news that morning. They were both struck by successive feelings of shock, disbelief, and then joy, and then relief. As the son of a same-sex couple, I had grown up with a front row seat to and often been directly affected by the effects of discrimination against LGBTQ people. And because my mother Terry was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis when I was only 8 years old, I saw firsthand how intersectionality, the intersection, in my mother's case, of her disability and her sexual orientation, compounded our family's challenges. In medical situations, my mother Jackie was often overlooked or outright ignored because she was not a male spouse, despite the fact that she had both a medical power of attorney and is herself a highly trained medical professional. For us, intersectionality was not sociological gobbledygook, it was our reality. And the Varnum decision made a world of difference, including in ways that we were not expecting. In April 2009, as most people will also clearly remember, our economy was in tatters. I know many people wondered why our state government was focused on LGBT rights for a small minority group when so many people were still suffering from so much economic harm and turmoil. The lawsuit that led to the Varnum decision was sparked in late 2005 and early 2006, several years before the Great Recession hit, but I can understand the confusion that many non-LGBT people might have felt about the timing of this decision because the economic crisis hit our home too. Just a few months after the Varnum decision, my mother Jackie was let go from the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics as UIHC went through several rounds of layoffs to adjust to the shrinking economy and to budget cuts. Without the Varnum decision, Jackie would not have been able to access the fringe benefits vis-a-vis my mother Terry's employment that were accessible to and enjoyed by heterosexual couples. Benefits, of course, are not the point of marriage, but formal recognition of a relationship's worth as they pertain to health insurance can and do make a life or death difference. I have a close friend whose mother came out as a lesbian later in life and who lived in Illinois with her partner. The inability to access her health insurance benefits from her partner cost Adam's mother everything, because without insurance, she was unable to afford the cancer treatments that would have saved her life. I'm proud to live in a state that has led the nation on social progress since our inception, on everything from the matter of Ralph in 1839 to the racial integration of our public schools in 1868, and allowing America's first woman lawyer, Arabella Mansfield, to the Iowa bar in 1869. That tradition was continued 10 years ago today by a group of 7 courageous justices. So I want to congratulate them for having the courage to do the right thing, even if it was not the easy thing. And I also want to congratulate my mothers on 23 years together and who will later celebrate their 10th anniversary of marriage later this year. Thank you, Mr. President.